Gemini, let's see what's coming forward for you for the month of April 2025. What is coming forward, please, for the zodiac sign of Gemini for April 2025? Spirit, get the overall energy. So we have 2222. Feminine forces, relationship balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, humility. So you can do anything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge, listen, Gemini. So this is about you getting your life balanced, okay? This may well be centered around relationships during the month of April. There's definitely prosperity wanting to come in, but with this prosperity, it's about having that patience as well, okay? And this is about you not taking on the world by yourself during the month of April. Gemini Spirit is making me aware of, okay? That you don't have to do everything by yourself, that you can share your life with other people, okay? It may well be that, from what Spirit is showing me, is that you may want to retreat back during the month of April, okay? You may want to step back and not really be out there. But what Spirit is saying is that this is a month of where you need to be out there, okay? You need to become a force to be reckoned with. That by using this energy, you can achieve anything that you want to achieve within your life, okay? But at the same time, this is about listening to other people, because there's other people that is wanting to come in during the month of April, Gemini, to help you with the commitments that you have within your life, okay? So this is about you not being too judgy with people and to listen, okay? You may well be, because obviously Gemini is the sign of communication. It's always, you know, you're well known for your communication and how you speak. But it may well be that you do not really want to communicate yourself during this month, okay? But I feel like it is a time of you speaking up, communicating, okay? Spirit is also making me aware that there could be something with communication as well, actually, Gemini, that there's a lack of communication during this month, or communication could be twisted or altered or misunderstood or misread during this month as well, okay? But this is a time of where you definitely need to listen to other people this time, because people are here to help you, okay? There's definitely a sign of some form of collaboration, some kind of partnering up, okay? That is going to give you that balance and give you that prosperity, because it could be circulating, or it could mean that there's something with regards to your career, to business, okay? But patience is very much standing out as well from Spirit, that this month is very much about having that patience. So maybe you've got to have some patience with a relationship, maybe you've got to have some patience with a business venture, with work, okay? But this patience is because with having patience, it will bring in that balance, but it's going to lead you to that prosperity during April as well. Because we have the waiting game for you as well, Gemini. Aquarius also had this. So a lot of you are in this waiting energy. You're in this waiting energy of not knowing what's going to come forward for you, not knowing how to move forward, okay? But I often feel like when we're in this waiting game, it's because something is coming in for us that is going to be for our highest good, okay? That is going to be guided in by the universe to give us that push forward, to give us that prosperity, okay? Because you are going to receive some form of news during the month of April as well, okay? So maybe you are waiting on some news, Gemini, some news, some outcome, okay? Because my phone just beeped there for a notification, so it may well be that you're going to get a notification, you're going to get some form of communication in the first 2 weeks of April, okay? Because we have number 12 coming in, sacrifice. So it may well feel that April does feel like a month where you're having to sacrifice a lot. You're having to sacrifice a lot to bring in this prosperity, Spirit is making me aware of, okay? You may well be sacrificing something where a relationship is concerned as well, Spirit is making me aware of. I feel like this is very much about relationships actually, Gemini, as I'm looking at the cards and how Spirit is feeding through to me, okay? I do feel like this is very much about, if you are a masculine, you know, it doesn't mean anything, masculine, feminine, but there's definitely a feel like you need to step into that feminine energy during the month of April, rather than remaining in this masculine energy I'm seeing from Spirit, okay? So maybe you are sacrificing a lot, okay, in who you are as a person, in who you try to be or pretend to be, okay? So maybe this is where you need to just show that little bit of vulnerability about you in order to balance out a relationship, okay? I'm hearing from Spirit. And this is maybe where the waiting game is, okay? Maybe there has been some kind of miscommunication with a partner, with a relationship. Maybe you are in separation right now, and you kind of sat in this energy of the waiting game, not knowing what's going to come by with this relationship, okay? For others of you, this is you sacrificing a lot of stuff within your life to progress forward, okay? To bring in that prosperity, okay? But at the same time, wherever you do have to sacrifice during this month, make sure that you are maintaining your overall well-being with your vitality, okay? Don't be burning the candle at both ends. Don't be overdoing things as well. Spirit is making me aware of, okay? Because we have the balance card coming through, so there's definitely that sense of balance during the month of April, Gemini, because we have two major arcana cards coming here as well, okay? We've got, and it's one after the other, so you know, we've got the balance coming here. So there's areas of your life where there is a need of balance because it is feeling unbalanced, and this might be where you are feeling like you need to retreat, okay? You may have a lot of commitments going on within your life, and you may feel like you've got to take on the whole world, okay? So this is about spreading those commitments out, giving commitments to other people, okay? Especially if you work within a very demanding career. This is about delegating things. Spirit is making me aware of delegating things up to lighten the load, to feel more balanced. There may well be commitments with regards to children as well, okay? This may well be where there's a lack of balance within a relationship with children, okay? Is what I'm seeing in from Spirit. Because once you get that balance right in areas of your life where it needs to have that, this card also represents that transition and change, okay? So once you start making the necessary changes within your life to get that balance right, you will see that transition and change, okay? Whether it means that you do have to sacrifice something, or you do have to just let go of something that you can't be in control of, okay? That you can't control an outcome of something, then this may well be a good time during the month of April to pause, rest, and have that patience, and maybe, you know, reflect back on certain things, okay? And, you know, it's also a card of where, you know, you're being asked to view people and issues and problems from a different perspective as well. Spirit is making me aware of during the month of April. So we're going to run out of time now, but I think that's what Spirit is making me aware of, is, you know, getting that balance right is going to give you that transition, that change, and, you know, accept things that you can't control, for you to be able to heal, to leave the past behind you, and to be able to move forward in getting that balance and getting that prosperity, and knowing that new doors may quite possibly open for you as well during the month of Gemini, okay? Or there may well be paths illuminating along the way.